Yeah.
Not really, but right. Anyway, so for the first time in several months, we're back playing D&D. Joy! I seem so excited, but I am really, honestly. I will start with a recap of where we left off because it was so long ago. I've forgotten. Um, you were all in the town of Hoorsville, where you intercepted
Darkins?
the Cult of the Dragon. That's what it was. And you started investigating and ended up finding a camp, a monk that had been kidnapped. You rescued the monk that had been kidnapped. He sent you back to get some more information about what the cult was keeping at that camp. You infiltrated into a cave system, found the person that was your captor, murdered her. Not in her sleep. She was awake. She was running away.
We did murder people in their sleep, though. To be
You
fair,
did murder people in their sleep, yeah, because you're assholes. You found some dragon eggs. You killed a roper. You collected the roper, and you're currently in the cave.
It's now a really big handbag.
It's basically now just a big handbag, yeah. And that's where we were.
I can't hear anything in the stream. I don't know. It's just me.
Oh, balls.
Do all that again.
Not doing that again. Why the fuck not? Oh, that is weird. Why is there no... Literally didn't change anything from last week. Is the Skype channel going through?
I can hear on Twitch.
Can
Just
you?
now. Yeah, you just hit the Skype channel, and then there's me.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
Is yours
Has
muted?
Dawson got his volume down?
I think loads muted.
We were speaking. There was definitely, and I can see, like, my sound's going through, and if someone on the Skype channel speaks, then it should come up. Yep. Is it not going through?
I can hear me.
You can hear you. Dawson, is it just at your side?
It's very weird hearing my voice. I sound like my cousin.
Yeah, thanks, me.
Sure.
It's you, is it?
Sorted. I'm all good.
Did you turn the volume up?
No, I had to change what my speakers are outputting to because there's like 6 different ones at the same fucking thing apart. This beast of a fucking shit machine. Anyway.
Yep. That's because you got a sound card in it that you didn't know about, to be honest.
Nah, I'm not using.
You're not using, correct.
Oh, well. Don't need you.
I didn't actually install that right. Okay. All sound sets. Installed sound sets. You're in a cave, aren't you? Dungeon depths. Why is none of the music there?
Music.
Music, haven't we?
There you
The Evanescence spell.
go. No.
You fucking dancer. Humble Bundle's giving us 2-point hospital for nothing.
Nice.
It's
Anyway.
It's oh, what was it? What it's like Sega's remake of a it was like Theme Park World. It's like Hospital World.
Ah, right, one of those ones.
Years ago, it's like a redo of that, and it's meant to be the most addictive thing in the world ever. And
think
I've got it for nothing.
I'll just Nokia that then.
You're welcome.
Right, anyway. So, yeah.
It's a fine start, lads.
Yeah, it's like our normal level of professionalism, but worse.
We've not improved in the months we've been away.
No, it's almost like we've entirely forgotten what we're here for.
We're lacking match sharpness. We're alright.
Yep. Anywho, let me just find this bit. Right, so you are currently in the cave with the giant handbag, and you've half-inched several dragon eggs.
Omelette time.
As you do.
So,
Omelette du fromage.
you have options ahead of you.
Oh shit, what were the
I say we phone a friend.
I don't remember the reason we were in here.
You were finding out more information about the what was in the cave that the camp that you had investigated was protecting, and then you were supposed to return to Hoorsville.
We did all this by murdering people.
To pass on any information you found to Leosin the monk.
But we've got half a dungeon still to clear out, and I think we were slithering over whether or not to do that, or just head back to the tower, I believe.
With our Gucci handbag.
With our Gucci handbag.
Have we done enough slaying? I don't know. I'm all out of spells.
It's more the fact of, are we found everything we need to find? Or
I think we have the requiescent. I think we've got what we need.
Except for bandwidth on your part, apparently.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, sorry, it's because I'm sorting out my...
Stop fucking downloading your Humble bundles while you're fucking streaming, you cunt! I've told you about this before.
Organize your time.
I'll humble your bundle.
Jesus.
Promises.
He looks like a naughty cam girl or 90s cam girl.
Ow! 56k, babe.
Yeah. You're all pixels.
I'm not actually downloading anything, I'm literally just getting codes, but for some reason that is humping my bandwidth. Unless... that'll be it.
Oh, you've got Steam running in the background, downloading everything.
Yeah, that would be right. Hang on. Bye-bye, Steam. I'm finished with you.
You're never finished with Steam.
Don't look at me like that, Paul. Right, that's off. That's off. I'm on a map. Where's the map? There's the map. Zoom out of the map. There's more map. Zoom out further. Even more map. We're in a room. We've got eggs.
There's a unicorn. I'm on a boat.
Look at your boyfriend. Now look at me. Look at the boyfriend. Pearls.
Paul, see the problem with my short form notes I've taken. I've literally got a note that says Monk is fucking off to Yartar to talk to Chris Froome. Who the fuck is Chris Froome?
Omar Froome.
Yeah, well, Thar.
You just nicknamed him Chris.
Fucking hell, what have we done?
Oh yeah, we're supposed to go to Yardhar.
Yardhar.
Yardhar. Not Hoorsville.
Yeah.
You have left stuff in Hoorsville, I think, didn't you?
Paladin.
Yeah, fuck him.
No, you've left a bar. I mean, the bar.
Bard's there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
part here. I can't see him. Yeah.
The Bard's in the ball sack. I mean, the handbag.
Did you not leave like horses and shit, or?
They're not
Yeah.
outside the
Can't
camp.
Yeah,
go
they're,
left.
they're outside the camp, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my
This
god.
is-
How did we do? Did we go beyond the?
Oh, we're
the
up.
end of
It's
the
at the
valley?
top, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no,
We went beyond. We went beyond the valley and came back the way.
you need to go back to Hoorsville to get to the road to go to Yartar. That's what
Ah,
it is.
There
Yeah.
we go. Right, let's
I knew
just
there
go
was a
back
reason.
to...
It's like this isn't on the road to Yartar. That's why you need to go back there.
Right. Shall we make our way back out of this cave system then?
Yes. And I will begin cultivating my new mount. I mean, my dragon. I mean, the dragon next.
God.
Do you remember which way you're supposed to? Do you remember which way you came in?
No. I will lead the way in
Good
baby
man.
steps. In baby steps, so that Paul doesn't lose his shit when I go too far.
No, I'm just trying to basically say, do you remember which? Make an intelligence check to see if you remember which way you came into the dungeon.
Well, you're leading the way. You tell us.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you good. My intelligence is
I don't know where I'm going.
+1.
So Dawson doesn't.
Yes.
Know. Mackie doesn't know. Right. This
We're
could
getting
get
lost.
interesting then.
Are we just going to keep walking around in circles? Excellent. Right.
Come on,
Follow-
intelligent people.
If you're leading the way, we can't. It's not our problem.
Follow me.
Oh, God.
There's a staircase
Hey.
there. That
Oh, look at him!
Get in front. He wrote a map.
what do we do here now?
Be intelligent.
And that's my one good dice roll for
Oh,
this
yeah.
entire.
Blowing your load.
The rest of the
So-
fucking campaign.
Do you remember which way to turn at the top of that stairs to go back the way you came?
Left.
Let's go left.
I want to go up the way.
Does left not go back into the little dormitory that you guys killed everyone that were sleeping?
Round a bit there, I think.
Yeah, so we should go up the way. I want to go up the way. Because we haven't come that way.
Oh, we're gonna get killed.
Yeah. I'm
not.
blowing spells.
Are we grabbing the bard? Or are we just leaving him?
Bye, Bard.
We'll collect him on the next map. Assume he's tagging along
He's dragging the bag.
Yeah,
in a semi-conscious state.
he's dragging the dragon bag.
He's become a servitor. Right. Are we going up the way?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Go forth, young blender.
Oh, we're all dead. We're all gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna have to fucking find stats and shit now.
Wait, bad guys ahead. No, don't want to go
It's
here.
all Keith's fault.
Okay, so you proceed up the steps and you're still in some roughly hewn, not corridors but passages. There's off to your left and off to your right. You can see there's some steps just in view, just in view off to your left, heading up.
Is it?
They seem
maybe-
familiar.
Yeah, over here.
They do seem familiar. You have been there before.
Oh, sorry. I just saw that as wall. Sorry. That's just my eyes. I do apologise.
What do your dwarven eyes see? Fuck all.
We could go right if you're so inclined, but left is the way out.
I'm just going to go right for shits and giggles. Oh. Oh. There's another set of stairs here, lads.
Ding ding. Ding 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 ding.
Keep going right.
Oh, hold on.
More
Where are you?
In the-
He's lost his go. Run, guys, run.
No,
See,
stop,
I was
stop
so
fucking moving. Jesus.
I was going relatively slow, Paul.
Yes, I know, but I'm trying to figure out where you are because I was on another map and I was having a drink. So
All
as you
right.
enter that area, and also I wasn't expecting you to go this fucking way.
You thought we'd go home?
Yes, really. To be
Why?
honest,
There's no loot in Horseville.
We do not conform to society norms. Your societal rules and expectations. We are the Murdur Crew. We will do what we want.
as you enter that area, you notice a lot of like crunching underfoot. And as you look
Is it
down,
snow?
you see lots of bats.
It's not snow.
Bats.
Yep.
Shouldn't it be on the roof?
No, there's
Oh.
a lot of dead bats.
Are we in the Batcave?
And
Are we
if you
gonna find
make
Batman?
A perception check.
I don't wanna.
Jesus.
Excuse me. Yep, and as you look up, you see that there's lots of bats on the roof and ceiling as well.
Hmm.
Squeak, squeak.
Jesus Christ, Dave.
You're making a. And. Are you trying to move through quietly or.
Rurik doesn't even realise where he is gone. He's just kind of wandering through.
I'm standing at the top of a set of stairs. Thank you very much. Set of
Okay.
stairs that scream treasure.
What did my dwarven eyes perceive?
Okay, 2 seconds. So.
Can you like see the future with a +4?
No.
Jesus.
Show
Was
open my
that
third
was that a
eye.
perception check?
As far as I can tell, yes.
Right. So, Rurik hasn't moved through stealthily. Is anyone else trying to move through that area stealthily as they've realised that there's bats and things on the roof?
Wink,
really-
wink. Nudge, nudge.
I don't too much do stealth.
No.
Too much armor.
Can't,
Okay.
yeah, I was just.
As Torlin stomps through the cavern, the bats
Crispy biscuits.
start
Look at all
swooping
these
down
bats.
and getting in your hair and just generally making a nuisance of themselves around you. And roll for initiative.
Yeah. This is what I've been waiting 2 months for. Blender, activate, fail.
As usual.
Oh.
Perfect spot.
Caldron falls on his own blade.
Every time we roll, you and I roll, so we just have a nap instead of fighting. Short rest. Yay. Look at all these chickens.
Whatever I can do. No, you can't do these one. You've got to do them one at a time. Where shit's that?
Copy paste. Copy paste. They're surrounded.
We not had a similar sort of fight where they all came down and just actually humped us sideways.
Well,
Was it
those
goblins?
things. Maybe,
Or
maybe
simple.
not. I can't remember.
They're like blood sucking, poison something or others, and everyone was just like, "Why are we dying?"
Oh no.
Yeah, to be fair, you were like 4 levels lower.
Yeah.
3. Oh no, what are you level? 4 or 5? 4.
5.
5?
We've got 5 whole levels.
Yeah, you haven't changed this for like 2 decades,
Yeah.
I know, I couldn't remember if you
I-
got to
I-
level 5 or not.
as you explained the last time.
At the end of Fanny Delver, you gave us level 5.
Okay.
And teased us with a promise that one day we'll be level 6. One day.
One day you will.
All these mobs are grey instead of or green. That's all we're getting.
Yep.
No XP.
Right. So, I have not got a bit of paper or a pen or anything, so... who rolled what?
So 17 down.
17. So who rolled... Torlins rolled 17.
It's me! The healer at the front. This makes sense.
To be honest, you're not good at either thing, are you?
I'm all out of spells.
Suck a dick.
So Torlin... 17... 17, 13, Dawson, Axis, 14. Wow, that's an impressive initiative there, Caldron.
My standard.
Yeah.
Last one's a
hardcore
natural
work.
20, this one's a natural 1.
There's no in between.
It's okay, Keith, if you start crying, it's fine. We'll understand.
Okay, so as the bats and things start spinning around, so you notice that there's some definitely larger bats that's probably led to the amount of dead bats on the floor.
Cannibals!
Spinning around and swarming around in the maelstrom, for want of a better word. You've seen these before. They are definitely blood-sucking mosquito bat-like creatures. And it's your attack.
It's like his axe is going to start taming these things now. Come to me, my precious.
No.
I have berries.
Torlin, you're up.
If it cannot be ridden,
Yeah.
it is not good.
If you get enough of them, you could ride them.
I just want to make a mount.
Twirling
look like
steps
that.
forward.
No, it looked like a scene from Up. You've just got them all in little strings, just lifting you away.
My dwarven self steps forward and utters the divine word, "I'm Batman!" and casts Word of Radiance. So the two bats near me need to make a Constitution 15 save.
Okay. One saves. What's the damage on that?
2d6. Doop. 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 Oh.
Better running into it, to be honest. What's your base hit strength?
Better than that.
Because
Actually, it's about the same.
I can punch for 4, so you could have,
But I can only punch. Oh, got one! It works.
They're like
Seriously?
large bat-like mosquitoes. They're not.
I
It's
think
not
that's-
half damage if you make the save, is it?
No, it's just hit or miss.
You're got 2 then.
And that's me.
Caldron, is there any reason you're half invisible?
Doesn't look half invisible to me.
It's alright, man.
This token looks...
You like blocking off your own map, like.
No, it's like everyone else's token's visible. It's like he's on the wrong layer. But he's not. Anyway. Axis.
Sweet! Short sword time. Charge! And I'm going to hit the one to my right with my first attack, short sword of goodness. For 9.
Okay.
Nat misses.
Oddly enough.
And then my second attack, I will do the same. for 21.
That
Yeah.
hits.
And it does 10 damage.
Dead.
It was dead.
He just launched it across the room.
Yeah, it's dead.
And then my bonus attack, I will attack the one to my northwest.
West.
There you go. Maybe 27.
It's dead.
No, it's dead.
Critical.
Don't even bother rolling. The minimum you can roll is a 1. So the minimum you can roll on 2 dice is a 2. And it's dead.
+4.
Yeah. And
Does
that is me.
Rurik.
If I move to here, I stay in his sphere of attack. So the first one is getting
Bish.
fuck it. Yeah, bish basically. That, which is a hit.
Dead.
1d +4, so it's dead.
It's dead.
One in the north. One southwest will get that. There's a hit.
No, that misses.
Oh, no. Oh,
What
what?
kind of fucking armor does these bats have?
Oh, they got high decks, don't they? So they're small.
And there's a maelstrom of bats swarming around them all.
So you probably cut a few of them out of the air, but not that one.
And then my bonus action with the first axe again. Fish, dead.
Wow, that hits.
Isn't this coronavirus supposed to come from bats?
There is a genuine.
Don't give me any ideas.
There is a genuine Who safety guide that basically says in the bottom strip, "Don't fuck animals." That's already come out.
I'm pretty sure that's a given, to be honest.
How do you think we got AIDS in the first place?
Wow. Anyway,
First one
Goodbye.
on armor. Misses on Axis. Should armor class Axis?
15.
Hits. And it does.
million damage.
You're now a vampire.
Yes! A vamp elf.
That does.
Elfpire.
That does. What was that roll? 5 points of damage, and the creature sort of latches its claws into you and sort of pulls itself in, trying to feed.
Time for
He's
chest
buying
burgers.
a fucking dinner.
And the next one. 18 also hits. So again, and it does the same thing, but doing 7 points of damage.
It's getting spit roasted.
And again, also sort of grabs in and starts sucking your blood. And the 2 up next to Rurik.
Say, I'm tasty.
16.
17 will hit then.
Bollocks.
2 misses.
How's your
And
armor
that
class so
does
low?
5 points of damage, and again sort of starts digging its claws into your like chainmail and sort of pulling itself deeper and sort of burying its little needle-like beak nose thing, proboscis. That's it. Into your ear. Into your ear. Fuck it. Into your ear.
Ear on eye action.
Well,
All you can hear now is
well, I have had some
Caldron.
clicking in my ear.
Carter goes, I've had enough of this shit. Fireball!
Problem solved.
Room empty.
Well,
Kills
I don't
everyone
want to spend a
nearby.
little. Over me.
Oof.
And I'm going to attempt to electric shock the wall to the south east.
Well, it's on me.
Yep.
Okay. Misses.
Fairly standard. And that'd be that.
That's your action. Okay.
Runs up. Come on!
Fucking bats.
Okay, and that brings it back to Torlin then.
And he's gonna shuffle about to here, I think. Once again, Batman, and cast Holy Radiance. How's our Constitution?
It's a 15 target number, yeah?
Yep.
Both fail, 2d6, and that's the dead.
Blah. I'm Batman. Colin just starts going na 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 na
There's a
na.
weird noise in my room there, so. Okay, Axis.
I got one. I will attempt to use my short sword to pierce this little sucking bastard, and get him the
His
fuck
name's
off.
Caldron.
Wow.
You're gonna try and stab the little creature that's sucking the blood from your neck with your short sword.
Yeah.
Nothing
Maybe
could
punch.
go wrong.
Nothing
here.
could possibly go wrong here. Go on, don't roll
Rolls
a
a one,
natural one.
decapitates himself.
And that was the end of Axis.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From my
you
class
hit.
again.
Did I hit?
Yeah, you hit.
Crit.
Surgical precision. It dies.
Oh, it's because it's only got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to roll a dice. It's like, oh, you've got bonuses, don't you?
You can
Yeah.
sneeze on it, but you're fine.
It's dead.
Stab. The one that's attached to his ear.
Yep. Roll
Right
to
through.
hit.
Oh! 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. And then minimum of 5 damage. So.
It's like if he crits, it goes right through and into Rurik.
That's really weird. Yeah, and it's dead too.
Bonus action, I'll try and stab the last one. For 16.
Dead.
Well, how many hit points have we got?
It's 2, so unless you can only do 1 point of damage, it's dead.
There you go. 1 point.
Of course.
Honestly?
Right. Rurik?
Well, this guy's looking a bit peachy now, eh?
Think you could take him?
Boff. Fucking
Yeah.
obliterated him.
Swing it out. Get him fuck up.
Ah, fuck off, mate.
And it's dead.
Oh, fucking hell.
Shall we go down the stairs and deal with more bats?
I suppose you shouldn't swing around in the maelstrom of bats and just kill more of them.
This is where Paul just drops more icons.
No, the bats are swinging around, and as the noise ceases, they sort of like start sort of heading back to their roosting spots on the ceiling.
Alright. I don't know about you guys, but I've taken a hit, so I want to go back.
Ah.
Is that the first one you've gotten?
I'll go down. You guys can watch.
In this whole dungeon, I've taken no damage. So yeah, it's the first party damage I've taken. I'm
I
out.
thought it was.
Let's go, boys. I'm out.
Right. What are we doing? We're going down, we're going up, we're going back, we're going in and out.
Looks like some slopes ahead up north.
There's like some stairs or some shit there. There's slopes down
Yeah.
this way.
I've got stuff
Nice.
here.
Stairs there. I don't know. They'll probably just lead around back to here, probably.
Yeah. Do we think there's going to be any goodness?
I don't know. I'm gonna go back here because I don't like being next to you guys.
Right.
Racist.
Let's just get out of here.
Let's carry on the story. We've had our fun killing things. Let's
Yeah. We got our fix.
It's been months since we've had our fix. We've now got it. We're jonesing. Now we're
It's like-
not.
Dude, you were killing shit on Tuesday.
Not as the murder crew,
Not as the Murdur Cru, yeah, true.
and to be fair, not as my character either.
Whose
I
character
can't-
were you playing?
On Tuesday, I don't kill anything.
Did we not kill? Oh no, we didn't do any killing, did we?
No, you killed an air elemental. That's it.
Oh yeah.
I had a chance to kill it and fucked it up.
So you decide to head out of the cave, and as you
Yeah.
do so,
Yeah.
you just stumble back to the daylight of the area near Hoorsville, and presumably start your journey back there.
Back to the cart, dump the
Gucci
handbag
hand
in.
sack.
So what are you doing with the handbag?
Taking it back to the town, aren't we?
Yeah, we're gonna cultivate dragons. We're gonna be
Yeah.
dragon farmers.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
so
shall ride into battle.
We're gonna be dragon. Oh, exactly. We're gonna be dragon knights. It'll be
you
great.
return to the external location in the abandoned camp, and return to your cart, and then from there return to the village of Hoorsville.
Yay!
Oh, someone took the name away.
No, I
What?
just scrolled out really. Oh no, yeah they did. Oh okay, yeah they did.
How
Oh
dare.
yeah. I took my note away at the bottom as well.
Yeah. Wonder who could have done that.
How fucking dare you?
To be honest, it might have not been me. It might have just been the fact that we upgraded.
I don't know, because this Van Dulen still got the circles around it for some reason.
No.
I don't
Lies,
remember deleting them, but okay.
Lies, Paul. Lies.
So where it says greenest is actually Hoorsville.
A town full of whores, and not a single one of them are putting it.
I know it's because they're potatoes.
He's a dwarf, he wants to shag potatoes, leave him alone.
And none of them are willing.
He wants that sack of spuds.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Right.
One at a time, please. One at a time.
Scroll down. So you return back to to Hoorsville and make your way to the keep where you last seen or saw Leosin and
The paladin.
yeah.
That
Don't
guy.
you remember?
Is he taken off again?
Leosin was heading off to Yartar, I believe.
Har.
Yeah, he went to meet Chris Froome.
Yep.
Our paladin's mistaken, somehow disappeared again.
Yes, so he was heading off to Elturel. The paladin, I'm not sure what's happened to the paladin. I'm going to go with he's dead.
The battle the dragons came in.
He's just dead.
Killed by orc bandits.
He's missing, presumed dead.
The goblins came from finally.
I'm allowed to
Yep.
buy goblins.
So you get back, and are you going to do anything with what you have?
Oh yeah, we've got loot, haven't we?
Got a chest or some shit.
We have, well, according to this, I've got it written down. We've got like 420 gold, full stop. Got a 900 gold ring, effectively, and a pouch of 6 stones worth 600 golds as well. And 2 acid vials. I don't know what we did with them, but yeah,
Okay, so
that's about all our loot. Loads of money, but nothing useful.
the small town of Hoorsville is probably not the best place to fence such goods.
No.
As it is literally just a small town. There's pretty much like local supply shops and
Potatoes.
a bar, that sort of thing. It's not really high-end quality.
But they have great vodka.
Yeah, well, no, because technically grape vodka's made with, grain.
Is it? I thought
Well,
it was
grape
potatoes.
vodka is.
I said good, like as in really good vodkas. Potatoes. Saying that, I have no idea what vodka is like. I don't drink it.
I just think of fucking.
Potatoes!
Potatoes!
What's in your vodka? Potatoes!
Oh, anyway, right. So we're not going to.
All he's really got is just a big glass of soup.
Potatoes.
So we're not fencing that here, but there's nothing else to do.
Have we wrapped up the eggs nice and warm?
Yes. We go buy some insulation for the eggs.
Okay, so you can find like the local. Yeah, I mean the local supply shop will have some crates and plenty of straw and things that you could wrap the eggs in. Oh, excuse me. Or
we do need
place the eggs into to keep.
Yeah. We're
Excuse me.
gonna have to set a watch when we're going to sleep tonight because someone's gonna nick our fucking eggs.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we should go.
The biggest export's fucking potatoes, man.
Some omelets and potatoes.
Well, I mean,
There
it's,
was an army up here a couple of days ago. I think we're going to January.
So I
Yeah, I
think
mean,
we
it's
desperately need a sleep because I think some of the party are a bit.
yeah, and it's basically around about sort of 4 p.m. It's late afternoon, getting towards the sort of like towards dusk sort of thing. So it might be worthwhile having your long rest and heading off to Yartar, technically El Turel. I think I just changed
Yartar.
it back to being Yartar in the morning.
Yeah, so have a long rest at the inn, take it in turns to look after our packaged up eggs. So I think we should find a shop to do that and then an inn to do that.
There's no problems finding accommodations after all. You were the heroes of the town when you saved it from the invading horde.
The heroes
Yeah,
of
and
horror.
You've got homes without any families left.
Yeah, some people didn't survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's got the decent persuasion so we can barter some boxes and straw off a shopkeeper?
Let's pull at the
You
bar.
literally don't need to barter everything. It's like going to be like a silver.
Yeah.
All right.
You cheap fucking bastards.
I'm just trying to fucking role play here.
Some people are just trying to earn a living. I'd already said you managed to find.
Right. I just thought we would get into it, like.
Magical.
We're sitting here complaining that we're just bundling our way through dungeons and shit, and then the moment we try and role play, fucking put us down.
I'd already said.
Make up your fucking mind.
Do you get
I can't handle this relationship, Paul.
Gaelic magical, not like electric blanket, but electric blankets. But we've got a guy that casts electricity, so you've got electric blankets or something, yeah?
We have blankets.
I mean,
Just
electric
holds on.
blankets haven't been invented yet.
Just
It might be
just
something
passed.
you could come up with.
So we've got a guy that can cast electricity, we've got some copper coiling, and
I think
It's
that'll
a
just
blanket.
Anyway,
no, they're still in their fucking protection, yeah?
right. So we're just going to skip the role play, are we? We're just going to just say we're going for a long rest, whilst each of us take a turn through the long period of sleep to look after our cache of dragon eggs in boxes that we've already purchased, full of straw.
Oh, is there a tanner or a leather worker in this town that would like a fancy Gucci handbag?
There would be a tanner in the town, yes.
There you go. Would he be doing anything with that? Was that a roper? What's it called?
Yeah.
So, this is where the role-playing part comes in. Not after I've said, yeah, you can have the box and things, you can manage to find and source one of those. This is the sort of thing where it's like, that's where the role-playing comes in. Read the clues. Yeah, there would be a tanner. Make an intelligence check just to see if you remember if you've passed one or not.
Okay. No.
No, so
Never mind.
If only there was a tanner.
so if you're in the bar, or the inn,
You can
There's,
drown our stories.
several customers standing around in the inn. There's the barkeep, the innkeeper.
You can sniff them, see which one smells the worst. They're the tanner.
I don't have the intelligence for this anymore, so.
Rurik, roleplay.
Intelligence, Jesus.
Not me personally, but the character, So I'm obviously stupid. I've had 2 checks and it'd been a 5 and a 7.
I keep
No,
I keep
you
beating
didn't
by
see a
armor.
tanner earlier either.
How come every time you go first, I get 1 less?
Wait for Keith with his crit.
I didn't even care.
You
I
can
don't
all
know what
make,
it
you
is.
can all
I'm
make a
just
check
not
to see
saying
if you knew
anything.
where there was a tanner. So
I don't know what we're gonna do with it, I don't know if it gives any fucking bonus.
That's it. You're gonna get it to the tanner, and it's just a fleshy heap, and he's just gonna look at you like, "Are you a bit of a cunt?"
Or fuck's this shit? What's supposed to do with this?
And then you shrug your shoulders and just walk away.
It's yours now, mate.
You touched it last.
you touched it last. It's yours. So is anyone else
You
gonna?
could
No.
Nah.
Gonna ask anyone if they know where there's a
Wait.
tanner.
Even though that's not an
Oh no,
official.
he cheated. He only rolled a 7.
Never mind. I'm as dumb as everyone else.
The spunk that 20, didn't you?
Yeah.
Dip.
I'm a priest, not a tanner.
Yep. No. So are you just gonna ask anyone in the inn if they know where the tanner is? If there is a tanner? Does anyone really care? Are you just gonna leave the corpse of the roper rotting outside?
Dumped.
Mr. Barkeep,
That's someone else's problem now.
not only do we need some rooms for tonight, but do you happen to know if there is a tanner in this village that we have saved many times?
Once.
Or a council pickup service.
Lay on thick.
Certainly rooms are available. We have is it 1 room or 1 room each or?
How big is the beds?
Yeah. We have 1 orgy-sized one.
I mean,
This is the Gursfell.
there's a dorm type thing where there's 4 beds. Then there's like individual rooms, but we've only got 3 of those.
We'll take the dorm.
Yeah. I call it on bunk.
Yeah. Hands you a key. It's up the stairs to the left there.
Fantastic.
I say a key. you get the sense it's not really a key, it's more like a door handle. Like, you put it in, then it just turns and the door opens. It's not really a key.
That would be amazing.
And in answer to your question about inquiring about a tanner, there's a tannery just down by the stream. So if you keep the castle to your left, it's just on the road that leads up to. Follow the road down to the castle and then keep going past the entrance to the castle path, and it's just down at the stream there.
It's follow the smell of shit, I'm guessing.
Piss. Smell of piss.
Yeah.
So it's polluting the stream you got. Didn't we walk through that?
That's
at one
heading
point?
downstream, yeah. But you did walk through it, yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
God damn it!
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Barkeep.
So who's taking the trip to the tanner? Who's watching the cart? When do we go for a long sleep?
We'll go for a long sleep later. That's only
And
4
who
o'clock.
killed Jeffrey Epstein?
He didn't kill himself, I know that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm not
Shit,
surprised
FBI!
Prince Andrew's shitting himself. I mean, he's not sweating it, but...
Is everyone just staying in the bar and getting drunk? Am I the one who wants fancy leather? Yeah.
Can we just assume the bard sat with the dragon eggs just now?
Of course.
Just hugging them all in their crates with a beer on top.
Singing them a lullaby. So he's first watch. Who's going to the tanner?
I'll go to the tanner.
Right. We're having drinks. He's going to the tanner. This is
Sure.
single player role play. Everybody listen.
Okay, so you make your way through the village to the tannery.
Dragging your Gucci handbag.
Yep. Yeah, actually, it's quite big. Make a strength check.
I was
It's like this thing's. It's not small.
I was going to keep it in the cart and just.
Are you gonna take the cart
over.
with you? Okay.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
Okay.
He didn't expect you to be sensible. That's all.
Yeah. I'm not a fucking proper idiot. I'm not a roll like one. But
Okay, so you get to the tannery. It's a short journey, less than like 2 minutes.
We're on pint 2 already.
Yeah. And you rock up, and there's the door is closed. There's light flickering through the dim windows.
I'll give the door the old rat-tat-tat.
Yeah, it just sort of swings open. It's not closed. I mean, it's closed, but it's not locked, and it just sort of swings open as you knock on it. There's
It's great security.
a guy sort of sitting,
Mid-fat.
working on, or standing, working on some skins, curing them, and so on. He sort of
Just waiting for
turns
you.
and acknowledges you. It's like, what can I do for you?
Good sir.
He looks around.
Me?
I've got something in my cart outside. I'd like to show you. You could do anything with ropers.
He looks a little bit puzzled.
Did he fail his intelligence check?
No, he's just never heard of a roper.
Come on, you'll like this. They're massive.
Okay, so he comes out and goes, fucking Jesus, what the fuck is that?
Hangs from stealing the caves, big tentacles, likes to pull people over and eat them, you know?
Likes to what now? Sort of like takes out something. It is fucking dead, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's been dragged through the cave. It's proper dead.
Keeps poking at it. Like as he's poking, he's realizing that it's actually not his knife isn't really penetrating it particularly. I was like, no. What am I supposed to do with it?
I don't know. I thought you could turn it into something cool, you know? like a sort of
Breeches.
fancy armor or something, like a leather, you know? I don't know.
You want it tanned, skinned and...
That'd
Impenetrable condoms.
100% safe.
It'll catch all your
Pulls it a bit more. It's like,
You don't want to put rope in them.
sort of starts trying to cut it a bit, and it's like,
It's a tough old
I
beast.
could maybe skin it, but
Yeah.
and he reaches behind his back and pulls out a different knife, and it's like, starts cutting it. It's like, might take me a day or two.
Fine. That's cool. Do what you can.
Do you just want the skin when I'm done?
What, you're gonna tan it as well? You're gonna they can.
Oh.
Is there a leather worker in this town that could then turn it into like a sort of leather armor for me?
Yeah. There's shit.
Jimbo and
No, don't. It's like,
Rimbo.
You're gonna end up with hentai armor.
yeah,
Just tentacles everywhere.
Oh no fucking.
There's
point. Just a big fucking maw on my chest.
I saw this on something earlier. There's
Pornhub?
Arm Hassle. He's up in just off the square there. He's a leather worker. He could do something for you.
Fantastic. Have you got a couple of burly lads to get it off? Because it's quite heavy. I can't lift it.
I
Are you look strong enough, big fella? Go on, mate.
he has a look at it, sizes it up, and
Stealth check? Strength check?
sees if he can. He sort of like goes. It's like. Basically, he finds like some of the tentacles and sort of like tries sort of grabbing hold of them and pulling it off of the car. And it's like if you could give me a hand, then I think the two of us will be able to.
I will help.
To pile it down. And just as you sort of take hold, you just get one massive heave and it's whoomph and make a dex save.
There we are.
Because it went from rolling really shit to like a natural 20, 19.
A dex save.
Yeah, you can with advantage.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No,
you just sort of like just duck out of the way and grab a tentacle and give him a hand to make it look like you helped.
Oh yeah.
It's like okay.
Not even touching it.
Yeah, no, it's literally it's flying past your head. You just grab something and pull it down, and it's like, okay, and then you manage to drag it into his workshop, and it's like, okay, skin it. It'll take, as I say, it's going to take a couple of days. It's going to be like 5 gold to cover my time.
There's 10.
He gladly accepts the 10 gold. It's like, you can collect that in a 2 days' time.
Perfect. I'll make note of that. 2 days. Roper leather.
In 2
Okay.
days, hentai armor.
You sort of like, you'll get quite a lot out of that. I mean, that's a sizable beast.
Fantastic.
He sort of looks at the size of you, and it's like, I mean, probably. I mean, how many sets? How much armor do you need?
Yeah.
Nice
You
roll.
never know what happens in the wild. You need spares.
Fair enough. In which case, I'll see you in a few days.
Thank you, good sir. And I'll head back and get myself an elven wine. And I'll be.
We're on pint 5.
Fucking Jesus.
Gosh, man.
That's pretty much about as mine and Dawson's rate normally.
Pretty much.
How long have you been left alone? Half an hour. What pint do you want? 4?
Oops.
So, you return to the inn and find your colleagues in some kind of state around a table, speaking shit. If they are speaking shit whilst you are away, it's up to them to have their conversations.
We just quietly drank our beer. It's alright.
No one's wanting to find out.
Runic
anything.
sits there talking to himself vigorously for 20 minutes, trying to make conversation with people just going.
No, I was just trying to. And that's when I slapped the elephant's testicles. Oh hey, how you doing? Welcome back, Axis.
Dealt with the roper.
What's the crack?
Gonna get a shit ton of leather from it. No, it cost me 10 gold.
Oops.
Bargain.
Well, we've had like 30 pints in the time you've been gone.
Make a constitution saving throw. Actually, 5 pints in that period of time. Actually make a constitution saving throw.
24.
Yeah.
Oof.
Torlin's
I'm done.
pissed. Torlin's sort of like leaning back in his chair. Oh, that was a strong one. Rudick's sitting there going,
I'm normally
More
used to
beer!
none of this beer shit.
Another!
That means someone's having to take over Torlin's watch.
Well, you can go to sleep and take last watch, you know?
bear in mind you are now in a village and it's relatively safe.
Yeah, no, but we've got dragon eggs that people know about.
No one knows about them. Who knows about them other than you?
Who gave us the boxes with the hay? Did we
What?
silence?
Did you tell them you were putting dragon eggs in it?
Probably it's us.
See, we don't know, Paul, because you didn't let us fucking roll.
I said you can find the size boxes.
Right, so
The innkeeper comes round every so often. It's like, drinks, food, do you need anything else? Or
Is that dragon eggs?
you
Dragon
fine
eggs?
for now?
no. I think we should just hit our long rest and set off to the place with the weird name, Yardhar. Yardhar.
Now might be a time for Axis to point out that he's got to sit around for 2 days to wait for his fucking leather.
What is that? Yeah. I
And we
forgot
just
the
take
time.
a lot of long rests.
Thing
To
is,
be honest, we have been non-stop for over a year now.
I'll tell.
It's literally been like 4 weeks.
It's time for a holiday.
A year.
It's been like since the start of fan dueling and things. It's basically about 2.5 months.
Yeah, we've been
break.
non-stop. How about a weekend whilst he gets his leather pile?
What I was going to say is, I can, in the morning, I'll go liaise with the leather worker to then speak to the tanner, and then get myself sorted out.
Would
And that cuts a bit out.
Can I just double check what is what is Yartar in comparison to
Hurstville.
where we are
Hurstville.
to Hurstville?
Yartar's a small city, really.
Yartar's just a big town.
No, Yartar's a village. Sorry,
Okay.
what? No, Yartar's like a big town, yeah, and Hurstville's a village, really.
Oh, is it that way? Okay. Would a leather worker in another city not like anyone can skin?
Yeah. We can,
Anyone can skin a beast.
Yeah.
But would a leather worker in a bigger place
We'll
do more justice with your leather?
Yeah, we'll hang about like we're waiting for where the paladin is, and we're gonna find out where he is. Finger quotes, not actually caring where he is. And then we'll head out once we've got our shit together.
Yeah, so we're going to take a 2-day break if that's cool.
Okay, is there anything you want to accomplish in your 2-day break?
A long rest.
Well, no, you'll definitely
Right,
get a long rest. I mean, you can mark off a long rest now.
I like to read a good book.
Shut up, Ard.
Nice read.
Any-
Is it a what's the word I'm looking for?
Sure.
Armory anywhere that I can have a poke around?
There's a blacksmith, but as I say, it's a small village. It's mostly going to be making,
Horseshoes.
horseshoes and bits for buildings and things rather than weapons.
Is this not the place we led into where the elk was on the edge of town?
The elk. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I think it was the morning before we got here.
Yeah. I think it was like on the edge of town, wasn't it? If that is the case, that is what I will do. I will go look for
You're
my
going to go
elk.
elk hunting.
Not hunting. Searching.
I've got the 2 vials of acid. Oh yeah.
Right, okay. So you're
It's gonna
going to
get
go.
high.
You're going to go in search of an elk
That was here.
to. Just going to go searching for an elk.
Yeah, because I want a mount.
Okay. So the following morning, the sound of cockerels and people
Going for a
are
piss.
filtering through your dorm window, signifying it's the morning, and you can head downstairs for breakfast, or
I believe Torlin's in bed going, oh.
Tarlin's got a hangover.
Yeah. It's like, lay on hands.
Yeah, to be fair, it's like you ought a cleric. You could have sorted out your drinking constitution save really quickly, and I'm fine.
But I was too drunk to realise that. So.
Yeah. Oh god, I don't know what I was doing last night. It's like as you face palm yourself, you accidentally cure your hangover. oh, fuck! I could have done that last night.
I forgot it was magic.
What's Caldron up to?
Yeah, suspicious.
Rolling a d6 for no apparent reason.
My wand recharges every morning.
That's 2.
Yeah.
So start randomly firing it
I've
off.
just had that horrible euphemism. Your wand recharges every morning. Everyone looks very stunned. It's like, dude,
Of course it does.
seriously.
Don't need to tell everyone.
Communal room.
Get to fire off his magic missiles.
Because if I remember right, I burnt almost the entire wand's power on the roper.
Yeah, you're
Oh
like,
yeah, you used up like 5 things from it, didn't you?
Yeah, I think it was all bar 1 charge.
Yeah.
Destroy the wand.
Okay. Right. So, Dawson, you well, I'm guessing you're all heading downstairs and having some breakfast and things, and we'll
Yes.
start with Dawson. You head out to the east of the village, I think it would have been.
I think it was like northeast
Right.
it came from, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you spend a couple of hours wandering around. Make a nature check.
Right. A couple of hours, you say.
Nature or survival? Go in nature.
Oh, not survival.
Mm.
Oh, it doesn't.
Just
No, I
think
think that,
survival, nature. Have you got survival and nature?
yes. I've also got natural explorer forest, so I spent a couple hours there, so I get advantages.
survival's for like tracking animals, it says.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I was like, is it survival or yeah? Make a survival check, and with advantage.
Sweet.
Oop.
Yeah, you pick up the trail of some elk. There's multiple.
I will follow the bigger tracks.
Okay.
As I'm looking at absolutely nothing on Keith's screen.
It's because he's wandered off.
Bye.
So make Make another survival test.
Oh wait, hang on. Your proficiency bonus is doubled for proficient skills. You need to take a wisdom or it's like a X.
It's a thunderstorm.
Yeah, it started to
Fucking
rain.
hell. Alright. Survival again, yeah?
Yeah.
26.
Okay, yep, you pick up the track and you manage to follow it, and you, ahead of you about 200 feet into a clearing, you see an elk sort of just grazing on the grass.
Fantastic.
And here we see an elk in its natural habitat.
Well, I'm going to I'm going to cast Speak with Animals on myself.
Okay?
I'm going to cast Good Berries.
You Dr. Doolittle the shit out of yourself.
And I will also Hunter's Mark the elk.
It's not threatening at all.
It's not. It's a tracking thing. It literally is. It's for tracking.
It looks up and why is there a
I'm
target
giving
above
you
my
like
head?
advantage on damages.
No, it's advantage on Wisdom, Perception, Wisdom Survival checks to find it.
Yeah, and you also deal an extra d6 damage.
I'm not going to attack it. I'm fucking running out of spells here.
We go. I'm running out of the woods with the warhammer and throws a javelin. That's an elk.
I will, in a very non-threatening way, I will make my presence known.
And to be fair, as you start getting a bit closer. No, because you know how to approach an animal. So, yeah.
Yeah. I have decent animal handling. Yeah, should be okay. Try not to spook the thing. I will. I'll whisper.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper.
Calming words to it. Offer it some berries from my hand.
The goodest of berries.
The goodest of berries, exactly.
Okay, that's sort of, it looks up and it's like, sort of, like, I guess, how far away are you from it? As you sort of make yourself known?
I don't know, 20 feet.
Sort of like sidles off a little bit.
It's not even take, is it? I don't need to whisper louder, do I?
20 feet's quite far away.
I'll continue my approach at a slow pace.
It's not really backing away, but it's not really interested.
All right. Even though I'm speaking to it in its language that it can fucking understand.
Yeah, but you've literally said I'm whispering good words. It's sort of like,
I don't know how you like you calm a fucking weird horse and shit.
Here, Mr. Elk, I've got
So-
berries.
So I'm gonna get up to it, and I got the berries in my hand. And I'm still offering them.
yeah. So make an animal handling check.
There we go. This is the one that counts. Oh, please don't fail me now.
Grabs it by the dick. No!
This is. Hang on.
Pulls a trump.
I'm still in the woods, aren't I? Yes.
Grabs it by the tail.
And do I don't. Perception, survival. All right. I'm a handling. 14.
Ew.
Ugh.
That's wisdom. You get advantage because you're 100 mark.
No,
Yeah.
it's perception and survival only.
You wisdom, perception, wisdom, survival. Yeah.
But because we're in the woods and we've been here for a while, I get double my proficiency, so that's why I got +8.
sort of like sniffs at your hands like. Not going anywhere, and you're not spooked or anything. It's just like.
I will. I will try and stroke its mane or whatever.
Pat its horns.
Yes, not touch the horns because I know the horns are fucking.
Horny?
Yeah, make another animal handling.
Oh, here we go. Come on! Yes!
It's sort of like it's all right with that, and it's like leans over, sort of like licks all the good berries out of your hand.
Oh shit!
Gains 10 health.
Sort of looks at you, going, "Ooh. More?"
I will.
You just hear a voice pop in your head. More?
Fuck it. Cast some good berries.
Come with me, there's good berries for days.
Exactly.
Wow,
All the
it's
good
a
berries
limited
you
supply
want.
per day, to be honest.
It's 40 per day, yeah. So, but I've got plenty of food. I have like rations and shit.
It sort of,
Yeah, elk jerky.
it sort of eats some more. It's like, oh, yeah. It's sort of makes it like, oh, those are nice. Those are. You just hear this in your head. You're not entirely sure.
Yeah,
how
yeah.
it's like, those are nice. Oh, thank you.
There's plenty of them if you want to come with me.
Sort of looks. You basically just fucking stranger dangered an elk.
Not really.
Yeah, you literally have. Here's some sweets. Come with me, little boy.
Come on, my car.
What cart?
Hi, I'm Chris Sands.
No, it's like. Ooh.
I was going to say, while it was eating the second bunch of good berries, I was going to attempt to get on a riding position on the old elk.
This could go badly.
Fucking right.
Okay.
Let's go.
I would think that's definitely another animal handling.
Yeah. Literally, you're handling the animal.
You sort of, as you start sort of putting your weight on it, it sort of like moves away a little bit, but it's not moved, it's not run away, it's just like, no. Not really liking that. It hasn't eaten all the good berries either. It's still like, what are you doing? Oh, what's that?
I still have my.
One of the nice things.
I'm out of that shit.
No, he hasn't eaten them all. Like the second time, you didn't like take up the whole 10 berries. You just sort of like, because you were starting to try and get onto them. So it's like, oh,
All right, good buddy.
Fine. I don't know how you became a fucking animal. Jesus.
Do I?
I'm having as hard a time role playing this as you are. Jesus. Last time I role played an animal, it was a squirrel telling some guy to stop being a twat.
I'm gonna try again, and then obviously fail because I've rolled quite high for quite a while.
Are you gonna try and mount it?
That's why I use different wording.
Are you gonna try and like maybe rope it and lead it somewhere?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was going. I was just checking if I actually had fucking rope in my inventory, but yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try and lead it on.
Right. Make another
Play with
animal
those.
handling check.
Oh, here we go. It's when I fuck up and it fucking skewers me. Oh, it's not bad.
Nope. You get the rope round its neck, and it's sort of like it's happy enough to be. And you sort of start walking and sort of just gently motioning it, and it's happy to be led on by you.
Let's go. There you go.
So you can mount it later.
Fucking Tinder matchup in the forest.
The elk is swiped right. Let's go.
So you can the elk seems really comfortable with you, but it's yeah,
It's still skittish, I suppose. Yeah.
it's kind of like it's happy to be led on by you.
Yeah. So I will start making my way back to the lads, all the while looking after my elk,
I'll just say make
reassuring it.
yeah.
21.
Uh-oh.
It's about an hour or so back. Make one last animal handling check.
Oh no!
Nope, you're fine. It's happy enough. It starts getting a little bit more skittish as it notices it's leaving the woods. It's like not sure, but how long does speak with animals last?
It was only 10 minutes, like so. That's
So
long gone.
Yeah,
We've
so
now
gone,
got connection.
But you've got that sort of like it looks at you as like, but you've still got like one of the good berries left, and it's like, oh, that's fine, it's okay.
It's doing it piecemeal now. Come on, lad.
Yeah. So you lead that back to the village, and that's taken about 2.5 hours, 3 hours. So it's probably around lunchtime now.
Cool.
And I'll come across to Keith. Anyone else that wants to do something through the day? So it's still breakfast time, and Keith's just gonna sit in his room and whack off.
Yeah.
Recharge his staff, his wand. Runic?
Spells and charges.
Plenty of vitamin C. You'll be alright. No one?
Runic? Nope. No, you're on mute, man.
I think we're all just going to chill out till we can collect his big bundle of leather, really.
Don't talk about my elk that way, motherfucker.
You're the one who's bringing a wild animal into town, you tit.
Well, on the outskirts of town, I'm not taking it into town. It's fucking be scared shitless going there.
So you're going to tie
You're
an
tie it
elk.
up outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep with it, and I'm gonna not sleep with it, not that way. Next to it. That's
You
all
led
right.
it
Next
on,
to
you
it.
mounted it, and now he's sleeping with it.
Because
Basically, this is the whole bestiality section that we're just going to try and get out of the way.
There's only so much of releasing his rod that fucking I can deal with, you know.
So you can get your rope armor and be furry.
Exactly.
Yeah, with your elk.
Well, it's more stony than furry, but...
Right. So really, it's down to Dawson and his elk, what he's going to do.
Kind of gets through the afternoon. Are you guys just staying in the inn? You're not going anywhere? Just going to basically sit in the inn?
Oh, I'm taking a gentle stroll through town.
I'm gonna sit in the patios and desk and read a book.
Okay. So you have another long rest.
Yeah.
The innkeeper makes you comfortable through the night and so on.
I kind of need.
Euphemism.
Not like that. And the next morning arrives, and the elk is fortuitously still next to to Axis. Caldron charges his wand again. Is that it back up to full, is it?
Yeah.
That's what she
It's only
said.
got like 5 charges or something, does it?
7.
7.
Should be good now.
And then you guys all head down for breakfast. Axis wakes up in the woods with his elk.
God, what happened last night?
Her elf.
With her elk.
Axis is female?
Yes.
I'm so confused.
We had this
Not as
conversation.
confused as Axis is.
What the fuck did I
Or
call
actually, to
myself?
be fair, it's Athos is more confused, I think.
Yes.
Right, are you going to go to your leather tanner boy?
Yes.
You're leaving your
Are you
elk
taking
outside
the
of town?
elk with you?
Is it permitting me to
The
ride
village
it?
is quiet, and it's still sort of permitting you to sort of
to
lead
lead it
on.
on.
I think it's still sitting around in the vain hope it's going to get more good berries, but
Oh yeah. There's always more. There's other fruit-based provisions that I could buy for it as well, so I don't have to keep spending my fucking spell slots on good berries.
Just a tiny bit of smoothie bar.
Or is it just fucking potatoes?
it's literally not a town that only has potatoes.
And
I
the
mean,
more
it's not
definitely don't
like
have
you
it
went to the
reserved.
inn and had potato and potato with some potato for your dinner.
Hey,
Not-
you can do potato a lot of ways.
Yeah.
We're
You
not-
can.
we're not
I
have-
mean, you can.
We don't have a tatty fritter supper, no?
With chips.
I've had that before.
Fried potato.
I like
with some
my
more
little
fried
chips.
potato.
I like all
But,
my little chips just in between two big chips.
So I will instead of riding my mount into town like a heroic beast, I'll just lead it onto the Leatherman.
So
No,
you-
Another one?
So you're going
You want me to skin this as well?
Yeah. So
So you can make some elk armor.
yeah. So okay. So you get back to where the tanner is. And you sort of tie your elk up outside and you sort of open the door and he looks over your shoulder and is like, "Oh, you've brought more."
no,
Oh,
Not
elk hides are really difficult to come by.
no,
no.
I did it. That's fine. I did it last night. No problem. Took a while.
Oh, that was a slow burner, that one.
Fucking turn
Much
that
like
off.
the disease that he caught.
Or sheep.
Anyway, Tanner goes, that was actually quite hard work. I should have charged you more to start with, to be honest. But you paid over, so that's it's definitely worth it. So
Thank you very much, sir. I will.
hand you
I-
a very sizable roll of leather. I mean, it's the sort of thing that you could wrap around yourself like 5 times.
Fantastic. I will tip the man an extra 5 gold because I'm a nice guy.
Does it still have tentacles on it?
No, I mean it's not all in. The shape of a roper it's kind of like squid octopus like, so it's basically like an umbrella. So because he's skinned it totally, like that sort of spread out quite large, but where the tentacles are, there's long strips of leather for the sort of the length of the tendrils. So you just basically cut down the length of the tendril and sort of scraped out all the shite and done that. And it's...
Bro.
I'm assuming tanning actually takes a bit longer than 2 days, but
Yeah.
he's
It's magic man.
It's
he's
We're
got
in a
some
fantasy land.
secrets. He's got some secret sauce.
Yeah.
So to
Come
speak.
from a magic wand that gets recharged every day.
Yeah.
He's got one too.
I'll set off back to the bar with the guys and hopefully they're fucking ready to go and not pissed at the fucking skulls again.
I went
Okay.
easy after the first night.
You get back and tie your elk up outside.
Sit in
And
the
they
paddock.
are,
Where the fuck did you get an elk?
Loads of rope or leather.
the innkeeper's like, so is that you heading off now?
Had enough of your spunk and
Like
sorcery.
setting
Yes.
your bill.
How much will that be?
It's basically 2 gold for each of you, except for Dawson, who's 1 gold.
Because
He didn't
barely
spend
there.
a night. He only spent 1 night there, so
There you go. That's you paid, my man.
Done.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Get the boxes loaded up, boys. Let's go.
So the cart's getting a bit tight in space now with boxes and wads
like
and
the
wads
boxes
of
are
leather.
literally like that big. they're you know the dragon eggs in Game of Thrones? They're about that big. They're not big. They're so okay, you're gonna head to Yartar.
Yark,
Yeah, go see Chris Froome.
Yartar.
the home of all the pirates.
Okay, so you head out of Cruiseville onto the road to Yartar, and it's a good sort of 2.5 days travel. But the road's the road is quite quiet. There's not a lot of people traveling along here, but because I mean, let's face it, Hoorsville's not exactly the most tourist-friendly destination.
I'll let you find out.
But as you join the main road between Tribord and Yartar, you actually start finding that there's a bit more traffic heading towards Tribord from there, and then from there on to Fandulin. As you're riding, I'm guessing you're just walking the elk alongside the cart, and you're all in the cart, or are you at walking pace?
Yes.
Yeah. No rush.
At walking pace, so you're just walking.
Pretty much, yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
We can't all fit in the.
Okay, so
We'll-
it's going
we'll
to
take
take like
our
an extra
time.
day then.
Well, fucking
you can all fit in.
Axis is
Basically, all
Axis is
fit in the
floating
cart.
about in a fucking elk.
I'm
A couple
not
of us
on
are
the
in the
elk.
car.
Yeah, I mean, you can all fit in the cart, and the elk will be able to keep up.
Yeah.
So you do
Yeah,
that.
yes.
With the good berry on the stick.
Yeah. Okay, so as you're wandering along, you sort of see Athel sort of like stop, perplexed in his seat, sort of just like. Oh. It's like, oh, that's very good news. Thanks. Right. Okay. Right. Excellent. And then he turns to you. He's like, just had word from the dwarves in Fandulin. Can't remember their names.
Oh, come on.
Gundren?
Gundren.
Gundren Rockseeker.
Gundren, yeah. Oh, is he dead?
No,
No,
saved him.
Gundren's not dead.
Okay, yeah. So I just had word from Gundren. The mine's about to start production soon. They've managed to get they managed to get it all stocked up, so he's gonna keep in contact. It's like, that was fucking weird though. The voice just appeared in my head. And
I'm giving him a massive side eye. The voice is in your head.
yeah.
Look at my spell book, see what I've got in for this.
But yeah, so no, it was a short message. It was not very, very short. But yeah,
Is
they're
it
gonna
because they're
start production
dwarves? That's a
soon,
bit
so-
sizist, really, isn't it?
Yeah. That's just not
Saying
cool,
it was
man.
a short message, eh? Huh?
It's like, what, 746 or something like that, you know? Come on, man.
Get on with the equality, Batman.
It's like,
Fucking
you just start
racist.
strumming his lute.
Like a pause there.
I can't remember what instrument he plays. He starts strumming himself.
Just somebody's instrument, you know?
Just vague.
It's what Keith's been doing for 2 days.
He's leaving a trail behind the bag and just.
Ah.
Keith's going on about tossing coins and shit, so.
What's a witcher?
Oh, William Plenty!
It's like, so every so often he goes, does anyone know anything that rhymes with roper? No, that's wrong.
Fit
Carries on. You eventually become numb to his sort of inane ramblings, and the day passes without event. And it probably comes time to about time to set up camp.
Roper.
Whooper.
To mope.
Moper. All right. Sorry, I thought you said Whooper. I was like, Whooper. Can you use that in a sentence?
You can't have
Only when I'm drunk.
Eloper.
Well, then,
Eloper.
Eloper.
There you go. Are we coming up with songs for Dave's character? Just random.
These are the words you've got. Even now you need
Nah, he disappears off into his own world and sort of whistling little tunes to himself, and
I'm really worried about his mental health.
I was about to say, are we literally carting a retard right now?
no, he's a bard. He's composing.
No,
Same thing.
not much difference there now.
Sorry, an eyelash being weird. There we go. Right. So you find a someone make a perception test.
I will.
Yeah.
Whoever's steering the cart, probably.
The elk.
Not me.
The elk. One of them.
Oof. Wow. He finds a mansion in the side of the road.
We find a really nice, secure location just to the side of the road. Seems to be incredibly well hidden. It's got a nice canopy cover. It's like, you could light a fire in there and no fucker will see it from the road. They'd probably not even see the smoke disappearing up through the canopy.
There's an open bar.
You're going to choke to death overnight. Carbon monoxide poisoning.
And it's got a stable just suited for an elk as well. Imagine that.
Extra wide doors.
Yeah. Fucking genius. So you pull up and it's
When people roll a crit in Paul's world.
Just anything happens.
that's fine.
Magic.
I still think my favourite one's when I rolled that crit on that fucking cross.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Paul's got. I had 6 hours of content to go through with you guys.
Fine.
We skipped the torture scenes, it's just
Yeah,
sad.
it made it easier for me because I'd have enjoyed that too much. So
Yeah.
We don't want a Metal Gear Solid like MASH sequence, do we?
You set up camp for the night, and are you setting a watch?
This place? Why bother?
It's perfect, isn't it? I will I will spend the first watch.
I'll cover in after you.
I said the elk takes a third one.
The elk could do a better job
Elk
than most
takes a
of you.
watch.
Elk fucks off during night.
Actually, whilst you set up camp, or after you set up camp before you start your watch, Dawson, can you make a animal handling check?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I haven't got bonuses anymore.
You're still in the forest?
Are we,
No, you don't.
we're not in a forest anymore.
Dun, dun.
But you're fine. The elk is now particularly happy to be in your company. You haven't. Are you gonna try? It seems really comfortable in your company. Are you gonna?
I will probably not do it at night. I'll spend another evening in the stable with it. You know?
Okay.
Get closer to it. You know.
Not too close, huh?
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Fucking elk babies lying all over the
Okay.
place.
So make
Why does
your
everyone think that's sexual? What the fuck?
perception test for the your watch then.
And everyone else like, can we hear it happening?
It's surprising how much like having sex the snoring of an elk sounds.
We just stare at him in the morning and go, what the fuck?
I'll put
Nothing
up my
happens
hammock.
on your watch, and you
Elk doesn't put out.
arise and wake Rurik
Yeah.
for his watch.
Bastards. What?
Your watch, fuckstick. On you go.
Fine. Trunch over to the entrance of our little canopy clear area. Have a wee peek out.
Set up. It's a couple of hours for your watch, but make a perception test.
Oh, this is where it all goes wrong, lads. Oh, it's not bad with a minus.
That's the wrong screen. Hold on, which one? Oh, it was the right screen.
Suddenly more bats appear. They want revenge.
No, your watch passes without events. So you can go and wake up the next fucker.
I'm gonna go have a piss first.
Against a tree.
Removes cod piece.
After having a piss.
God
Supposed to
damn
do
it.
that first.
Yeah. The little door in the front of my armor.
Tiny door.
Right. And I give Torlin a little kick in the kidney.
I don't want to do a watch.
Your
No.
turn. Your turn. Out you get.
Nah, fine.
The elk is busy.
Oh God.
Listen, all you hear is.
I stay as far away as I can from the stable while I do a watch.
Just wakes up with a rather sore bottom.
Anyway. Yep, make a perception test for your watch.
Oh.
Something maybe happens. But I don't see it.
Torlin is knocked out.
No. The rest of your watch passes without events.
It's worrying when he says it though. We missed something.
So
Is that us? No.
you've got one more watch to go to get 8 hours each. Technically, you got 2, but
Go with Caldron and poke him with my warhammer from far away because I don't want to get in the way of his crossfire.
you don't want to wake up to see him recharging his wand.
Yeah, still need to see that there.
What are you doing, man?
I've heard enough weird shit tonight.
You don't need that in your life.
How you? It's your turn. Go back to bed.
Okay.
Caldron wanders around the camp quietly.
Just being really creepy around everyone. Just watching over them as they sleep. Yeah, roll a perception test. Oh, you have already. No, nothing seems to be unusual happening. It's starting to get slightly lighter now as it comes towards the morning, and
Don't talk about coming towards the morning. Just
you got the you can go and wake Athel's for his watch, and Athel's
talks to himself a lot.
talks to himself throughout the night, and the rest of your night's sleep is slightly disturbed as you just hear a faint strumming every so often and a whistling, and it's like you should probably get him to do the first watch from now on.
All you hear is do 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 do.
No, it's just like.
No, it's
No, hang on. Poker? No,
yeah. Every so often you hear it sounds like something like witches and masses. No, generals. That sounds better. In their masses.
Just like witches and black masses.
Oh no!
Scribble, scribble, scribble.
Yeah.
Roper. with the roper and the loper and the...
And then you're awoken to the smell of cooking Aldo bacon.
Elk for breakfast.
No one. It's touching it.
With a good berry sauce.
As Athos has decided to be nice and cook you all breakfast. Basically because he ran out of inspiration. Just a terrible thing for the bard to do.
Your only
I
job.
ran out of inspiration, fuck!
You had one job, Bard.
So, with breakfast eaten and
The rest of the elk.
the rest of the day starting, you decide to head for Yartar.
Yes.
And you make your way, continue along the road, and eventually get there to Yartar. Which allows me to then find the next bit of the fucking book.
Chapter 2.
So, as you approach, you see that Yartar's an orderly city overlooking a river. As you approach, you can see that there's basically the usual sort of like outlying not villages, but small homesteads and things. And,
Hamlets.
Sorry?
Hamlets.
No, literally smaller than that. Homesteads, farms and things just on the outskirts. And the houses start seeming to get sort of more denser as you approach within a mile of what looks like there's a city wall.
I'm going to turn to Axis and just be like, do you want to leave Elk Boy on the edge of the town with Bard Nut and the cart? Because I don't think he's going to handle it in here.
I don't know. Do I? Oh, no. I need to go, don't I?
Is there a stable we could handle an elk?
Do you want to make as you're going along through the day, do you want to make an animal handling check?
Endless fucking shit.
No, it's still happy enough. It's just throughout the day as you're sort of wandering on, you occasionally just try your arm at just trying to put some weight on its back and trying to give yourself a boost up, but it's like, oh no, it shakes its head. But it doesn't run off, it just shakes its head.
You may have to
Dawson,
explain the idea.
Yeah, Dawson, I genuinely cannot wait until you roll a 1 and it fucking just boots you in the nuts and runs off. Fucks off into the sunset and you'll just be lying there clutching your groin going, oh my god. So, actually, hang on. Would that be a cunt punt at that point?
Yeah, it would be.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you think? Do you think we should be avoiding the city with...
No, I think the elk will be fine. It's not going to run off. It's just not going to let you ride it.
Yeah. Because I had ideas for the roper leather.
Gimp suit?
Did you know?
Well, see if it makes anything for me, for one. Anything decent, Then... Well, not fucking... No, then I was thinking saddle for my elk, and then barding for my elk,
Got a bard already.
Not that sort of bard.
So you would take this apparently beasting chunk of leather and make a seat out of it.
And armor for both me and my mount.
Yeah.
Because no one else went to the fucking tanner, did they? I did. I paid good money for this shit.
None of us want leather armor.
You can have this conversation on the
Road in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so we'll trundle in and try and find somewhere we can hope Hole up. Is it where?
Okay. So you know who you're looking for. So you
Go up to gatekeeper.
yeah. So as you approach the
I am
gate,
the
they're like,
master.
they're not
Back
sort of
a
like
sec.
say there's no halt who goes there and things, but there's a couple of guards at the gate. And they sort of acknowledge you sort of riding in, looking a bit perplexed as to why there's an elk following you.
Don't take any heed of the elk. It's okay. It's not really there.
It's not really there. Why are you seeing it as well, man? What the
We
fuck?
ate some berries.
Is this a mass hallucination? Huh?
Yes. On a side note, do you know where Bloody Blah is?
Chris Froome?
Chris Froome.
Ontharfroom?
Yes.
Could be.
Ah, yeah. You'll find him at the Black Antlers on. I mean,
Ooh, that could be a problem.
it's five streets over there on the left. Head up there and you'll find the Black Antlers. He'll be sort of looks up at the sun in the sky, sort of tries to figure out what sort of time it is. Like he'll be drunk. It's up there.
It's like the sun's up, so he'll be drunk.
Is there anywhere decent with a stable in terms of inns?
Oh yeah, the Black Antler will. Yeah, you'll be able to get rooms and they'll be able to stable any horses and so on you've got.
Don't know what you do to your imaginary elk, though.
Okay, thank you. Toss him a silver.
Much obliged.
Got to keep the city folk happy.
So
Dawson, we may have a problem, Dawson.
Already.
We're going to the Black Antler. Your elk might have a problem with that.
Nah, it's alright.
Dawson's on his good stuff, is he?
I'm out of beer, so yeah.
Dun dun dun.
I might actually go on. Fuck, it's 10 o'clock. Shit.
It's almost Brexit o'clock.
Yep. I might have to just stop the stream at like 11 o'clock so I can go and join the party.
Wave your flag.
Yeah, I'm gonna be totally fucking doing that. Anyway.
Have your last jerk off as a European.
Has anyone, like, I guess most people may have reached this point, but I just saw some photos today that just reminded me that Nigel Farage has a face that I don't think I could ever stop punching. Ever.
It's true.
Yeah. Genuinely, like,
However,
any picture.
you've got to be careful because we are live streaming and that sort of thing. We'd be classed as political hate speech and, probably shouldn't do
It's
that.
nothing to do with politics, just his face.
It's just his face. It's just it's just that he looks like a twat.
His face.
That make it a cunt punt.
It's only a punt if you drop kick it.
Ah, right, okay, sorry.
As he's falling to the ground.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anyway,
What did I miss?
let's gloss over
Black
that. So
Antler.
you're heading for the
Um,
Black Antlers.
where our lad apparently is an alcoholic.
You will meet
Oh,
please.
Ontharfroom.
The place will home our horses and us apparently as well. So it's a good place to head to and set up sticks for the city, I think.
Have you named your elk, by the way?
Not yet.
Feels
What
sad not
rhymes,
giving a name.
rhymes with elk.
So you follow the guard's directions, and the town's fairly spaciously laid out. There's the roads are quite wide, and the buildings are 2-3 story high. But it's well kept. It's bustling for what's essentially like a big town but a very small city. I mean, you spent time in Neverwinter, which was well, Neverwinter's going through this process of rebuilding, so this is actually probably a more vibrant town than Neverwinter is, but certainly none of you've spent time in Waterdeep or any of the other cities like Baldur's Gate or anything from my remembrance of your character histories. So that was a dig.
Yeah.
What was that?
We don't have any of those things.
Backstories. The only one that the only one of you that's got one is Axis.
I've got a backstory.
It's not something that's tattooed on your back.
No.
I did things and it was good.
You fucking wide prick. I've got a backstory. Do you want me to read my backstory? It's in front of me. I'll read you my fucking backstory.
It's fine. I'm just joking.
Good.
Just don't know
like
are you sending it to me.
I like my backstory. It just says
My
has a medal for
backstory's
killing a
got
bugbear.
3 fucking paragraphs in it.
Oh.
I've got one sentence.
There you go. Right.
Right. Anyway, so
on the ride through town.
yeah, so you make your way to the Black Antlers, and
How many weird looks does the elk get?
All of them.
there's a few. It's like it's a big town, but an elk wandering through, being next to a horse and cart.
Well,
with-
led by a wood elf, though. So
it's still not a usual sight.
Oh,
None of them
So-
have watched The Hobbit yet.
No,
well,
including me apparently.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get
Um,
to 6.
So you make your way there, and you get to the door of the Black Antlers, and there's the usual posts for riding out for tying up horses and things, but there's a little sign on the side wall that's stables at back.
stables at back.
Stables at back. It even says it in a Yorkshire accent on the
So it
side.
says it in like ye olde English.
I
I take back ye.
can't believe you're going on a southerner on me, Paul. What's going on?
Ye olde pube.
Yeah, they didn't add an E to every word.
The E has two E's.
No, it's a Family Guy joke. He goes, "Oh, ye olde pube. There's too many E's," and he scrapes the E off old.
Oh dear. Anyway, there's a stables out back.
Shall we take our equine friends round?
I will stay with my elk.
Oh, stable boy.
In case any bastards fucking try and do anything to it.
We're going inside. We won't do
This,
anything.
this stuff is 5% and tastes like fruit juice.
Ruh-roh.
That's the best kind of drink. Actually, the best kind of drink's about 40% and tastes like fruit juice.
Oh, that is most pleasant.
Anywho, so you take your horse and cart and elk round the back of the stables, or to the stables, and stable hand sort of greets you and say, "Help."
Help. Did he just say help?
No.
What do you need?
Help!
Can I help?
There you go. Is that Yorkshire accent just lost a few words? Help!
Oh, he's not speaking to you. It's only the sign that was in a Yorkshire accent.
Fit line to fit to wardrobe.
So there's literally just stable boy going,
Well, check it. As well, go check your boy's accent.
Listen to this little dick. Sorry. Right, roll it back.
Young sir, these are beasts of burden. This is a stable. Connect the two. Have a silver.
Wow.
Beasts
I know.
of
He's
burden.
like, are you just staying here?
You'd liked?
Yeah.
It's,
Yes,
it's,
we
it's like
are.
checking your hotel, just park in the car park, isn't it?
Right. So you want us to look after your horses and things? Are you going to be staying at the inn?
Yes.
That's the idea,
Okay.
buddy.
So he leads the cart into like there's an area at the back where just put the cart over there and the horses can go over there and the Luke's puzzled.
Big horse.
It's only an elk.
Jim, where the fuck does that go?
Usually the
Disabled
butcher.
parking.
There's like just a guy gets out, looks over and goes,
The butcher's block.
Yeah. He's going to the door and getting a measuring tape out, like, maybe?
It's like when they first brought the Boeing 747 to the UK and they couldn't stick it in any fucking hangars.
yeah, it's like, sort of, I don't know. Kid goes, we're okay with the horses? Look,
Yeah, I'll look after my elk. I'll stay outside with it. Don't worry.
I live here now.
all the time?
Yeah,
It's his job now, just look after his elk.
yeah, damn right.
We'll go to leatherworker for him.
I
He
am
points to, like, a
obviously
little, what the fuck are they called in stables?
stall.
Stall. Yeah, he points to a stall. It's like, just going that one over there.
That's a bit racist.
I know.
Right. Segregating it, eh?
Yeah. Xenophobe.
He's pretty sure he just doesn't
colour's
want it
this
like goring the other animals in the stables. It's like,
It's not
That's just
angry.
that's prejudice, man.
That's you
Jesus.
assume that's a
Racial profiling.
to this town and immigration. You know, fucking hell. Like everyone's out to get you.
if you go inside and speak to, hold on,
Thinks of new name. Schmuckle. Like Nigel, Boris, Reese.
Grimpy.
Well, not Jim,
Ingrid.
because Jim's.
Ingrid.
Ingrid. Tell you one thing, this thought of looking up textiles on IKEA's website's a great idea for character
Go and talk to Billy and Bjorn.
names. Ingrid inside, he'll sort you out for the for rooms and stuff and tell you what the costings are.
We trot. Can we open like the front doors like a western? Like,
No, there's a back door in. It's like it's just through there on the side there.
Let's go in through the
Always
back.
always big fan of the back door. I put my relatively decent sized foot against. You thought I was going to just boot it in against the door and prop it open gently as we walk through the back door.
Just does nothing because you need to turn the handle.
You are just trying to avoid using the kick the back doors in phrase.
He's a considerate door opener.
So yeah,
It's better to get fucking tossed through it, which is my usual fucking trait.
you prop the door open and your colleagues saunter past, except for Axis, who's staying with his elk.
Well, I'm obviously the most expert of the people that used to handling elks in this whole town.
Most of them haven't fucking seen one. It's like, the fuck is that?
Exactly.
It's like a horse with sticks on it.
Gonna hold a seminar in a stable.
Surely they've seen deer.
Not necessarily if they've grown up.
It's the
in
black antler. Come on,
Exactly.
fucking bear. I've seen some.
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck?
Yeah. The thing is, when you look up at the sign, it is literally just a pair of sticks they've stuck up there.
A couple pitchforks.
Yeah.
But
Right. We're in the building. How's it looking inside the building? Have we got any pictures for inside the building, Paul? Or are we just using our
we don't
mindscape?
have any pictures from inside the building. You're using the theatre of the mind.
Ah,
It is a busy bar. Where if I can find the correct, that one will do. Filled with people drinking and living life to their fullest. I don't know if you're getting the sound coming through or not.
nay.
Is it not coming through? Oh, okay.
You alright, Dawson? I think Dawson just shit himself.
I'm looking up horse. I'm looking up stuff for horses. You're going, nay. Oh, fucking hell.
So there's people carousing and drinking, and there's a very sort of a. I don't know if he's a dwarf or not.
Is the atmosphere jovial?
The atmosphere is very jovial.
Nice.
I'm gonna shimmy, shimmy, shimmy up to the bar.
Yep. You see that there's a rather large paladin, sort of seems to be sort of like really leading the carousing that's going on. And,
Nice.
he's partaking in what appears to be a drinking contest of some description. And you approach the bar, and the barkeep goes, "Good afternoon, fine sir. What can we do for you?" It's not that high. It's fine.
Dwarf friendly.
Dwarf friendly. And it's just like a bar.
There's
bar.
Just the bit where they normally put the dirty glasses. You're standing at that bit.
My companions and I would like to rent a room or two for a couple nights. We also have some items stabled round back.
Items.
What cost is loss?
Um,
Cost loss.
sorry. He looks at Caldron and the other dwarf and is like, "What?"
Don't ask us.
How many pennies, please?
For the rooms? I don't catch the bit about the stabling.
Yeah, we've got a cart and some horses and
No.
No.
It's
2 horses and an odd-looking horse, and then us for a couple nights just now. And we may stay longer if we need to be.
it's 5 silver per person per night for the room and breakfast,
25.
and 5 silver for the animals per night for their feed. And,
So 60.
and in the cart, there's space for the cart, so there's no charge for the cart.
Happy days. 60 silver in total by the sounds of that maths.
12 silvers each.
So it's basically a gold each for 2 nights, and then 1.5 gold per night for the animals.
What?
Yes.
What's the transfer rate again?
10 silver to a gold.
It's 5 ahead for 2 nights, so it's 50. And then 5 for the animal.
How are you getting 50?
5 per head per night.
Or is it? Yeah, it's 5 of us.
I'm looking for 2 nights.
I don't need a room though.
Shut up.
So 1
He's
gold.
essentially still going to charge you because you're in there somewhere.
You're just being stapled instead of housed.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
the
still
same
having
fucking.
you're still having breakfast, so
Yeah, so it's
Alright, so
it's 60 silver, so that's 6 gold.
so basically it's a gold each
Yes.
for
What?
2 nights,
yeah,
and then 1.5 gold for
For each
the
beast.
3 gold for the stabling.
8 gold then. I'll pay it. My turn.
Fair enough.
8.
Can I get any of you anything to drink for a moment?
No.
Or eat?
But what?
Or eat? Eat, drink?
Be merry.
Maybe. First of all, I'm just wondering if you could point us in the direction of Bladyblah. Mr. Froome. What the fuck is this?
Points to the
Someone
large
say-
paladin that's leading the drinking contest.
Of course it is. Yeah. Is there any empty tables that we can take a seat at, first of all?
Yeah, there's plenty. There's plenty of tables scattered around.
No.
It's raucous and jovial, but there's a few empty tables. It's quite a large drinking establishment. There seems to be sort of tables scattered around and balcony above, and you can hear the sounds of like axes being thrown into a wall and a thunk. What was that?
don't mind me.
You just pressing buttons. Cool beanos. Yeah, I think we'll just take a round of drinks, and if you can bring us a plate of
Platter.
platter, yeah, platter.
If you can send it a mug of mead or something, or elf wine out to the stables, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
don't forget about me.
And we'll be sat over there, and I'll point to a table.
Okay, so we go and find a table and sit down and you
We're gonna
see-
just Yeah, we're just gonna watch the table for a bit and see what the crack is.
Observe.
Froome seems to be basically on a general drinking contest. He's how long are you going to sit and watch him for?
5-10 minutes. See what the
5,
crack
10
is.
minutes. So it mostly seems to be having like a drinking contest, and it's like it is basically randoms will come up and they'll like I can best you, and they sort of throw a couple of coins down, and it's like flagon that comes over, and it's like downs it, and he's pretty much winning every contest there. So he's taking the things, and like after a couple, one of them was like, and the guy is absolutely hammered. He's like, arm wrestles. that arm wrestles. So Froome's like, certainly. They clear a space. There's a barrel brought over and sat down between the two of them. And now Froome's quite a large paladin. Human, about
Race?
6.5 feet tall. Has seen better days. It's like he's not
Burly, I believe, is a good
burly
description.
and
for it.
middle-aged. Barreled could be a description for him. And the other guy, looks like he can hold his drink, but he's pissed and he's not very big. And they put down. It turns into a scene from Over the Top. They get their arm. It's like there's a guy sort of like counts down 3, 2, 1, and the arm doesn't even last long enough for the guy. He's like, he throws him the coins and then just wanders off. It's like, and Froome's like, ha! And then motions to one of the bar staff to get the man that lost a drink.
Oh, good paladin.
Oh.
And he just seems to be having a good time.
Can I get out of character for a second? Why are we needing him again? I've just realised I have no idea.
Leosin sent us.
Leosin
to
said to head to Yartar and find him or Arthur Froome. On Tharfroom.
Alright, okay.
Chris Froome. Should we talk to him or arm wrestle him, lads?
Well, I could possibly take him for an arm wrestle. Who's got persuasion-y style stuff? Just the bard?
I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah?
The bard is your persuasion-y person, but the bard isn't here and I can't be off role-playing him, so...
I can persuade. Wait, persuasion? No, never mind. I was looking at perception.
5% juice.
95% alcohol.
What are you trying
Right.
to persuade him to do?
I don't know, like Yeah, we're streaming. That's why it's happening.
Oh, that's right.
You're on the internet.
Yeah, you're on the internet. I don't think there's anyone watching, but you're on the internet.
No.
Is there anyone watching?
I don't know, like, I'm just wondering if a conversation... For someone who's potentially been drinking all day, he may need some... Shut up. He may need some persuasion to leave the pub, if needs be.
Trail of mugs to the door.
Hansel and Gretel style. Or do we think we can just go in there and intimidate with booze and arm wrestles?
We could just name drop Leosin and say, hey, do you know this guy? We have dragon eggs. Don't know, your usual...
Am I just leading this one? Okay. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no, not you again.
Yeah.
You was captured
No,
last time we did that.
At least it's not Jim or whatever his name was. What did I call him? Jeff. And my name is Jeff. Okay, so shall I just wander over and see what we can get out of this guy?
Yeah. Let's go over and say
Yeah.
hello.
I'm looking at you two. Dawson's in the stable.
Yeah. I'm
Right,
not,
okay.
yes. Let's go
Fine.
talk to him.
Right. Well, I'll go talk to him, and we'll not, hopefully, cause any kind of intimidation straight up.
We'll sit at the table, give you a thumbs up.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to sidle over to the empty space next to Froome and
Occupy.
give him a polite nod.
Evening, sir.
Oh, Paladin.
What'd you call me?
Well spotted. How's your evening been?
It's been fine, swell. I believe you are an individual I have been looking for.
Really?
You
Grass
go
is
by
normal.
do you go by the name of Froome?
I do indeed. And what brings you to my audience?
I think we have a common friend in Leosin, the monk.
Whispering from another table.
Leosin, you're lying.
Ah, yes, Leosin. Oh. He's around here somewhere. Though I haven't seen him for a few hours now.
Checks his medieval watch.
I do
Yeah,
have
he's got a
to-
sundial.
Holds up to the window.
Shit, hold on. Which way's north?
Let's hold a candle up to. Ah, shit, I know what time it is.
We were tasked by him to find some information and get back to him via your good self. I'm wondering if you can help us complete the request.
Oh, I'm supposed to meet him tomorrow, so I'm not sure where he is at the moment, so can I interest you in a drink? He just literally just clicks in the air, like,
Garçon.
are you on your own?
No, I've got some companions at the table yonder.
He sort of like looks over and is like, come over!
Grab a chair and
As
walk
I
over
switch
to
between accents wildly.
Yeah,
it. Pick one.
alcohol will do that to you, Paul.
Yeah. It's still having a sore throat. And...
We join him. Come on, Caldron. Yeah, boy.
So yeah, so he motions you both over. It's like, so, what brings you to Leosin's attention and to mine?
We gave him a bit of hand when he was in a bit of trouble. Shut up.
You just look at your horses in the corner.
Yeah. We we got him out of a bit of a pickle. And he was extremely grateful for our help.
Was this the recent rescue he told me about?
How much detail did he give you when he
Yeah.
told you about that?
Maybe it was. Maybe it was something else.
The
Like I said,
barman
he was
comes over
he was
with it and drops the
extremely great.
flagons of ale down in front of him. It's like, enough, but not for this locale.
Really getting to your role playing there, Paul. Round
What?
of beer.
Who said that? What?
So the barman
Amazing.
came over and dropped the flagons of ale down, and as that was happening, Froome was like, Leosin, he told me plenty, but repeating it's not for this locale.
Ixnay on the secret snake.
Yeah. I see where you're coming from, my good friend.
So, tell me about yourselves. If you,
DM's attempting to
where
get
have you come
backstories.
from? Where have you been? Leosin mentioned you, but he was scant on the detail.
So were we.
Oh, we're a adequately named group of adventurers, men for hire. Not in that way.
Perks
And
up.
yeah, we you know.
Good one! I see what you did there!
Yeah, you know, we find work where we can find it.
But not like
Mostly
that.
Sometimes we save lives. Sometimes we end them. But you know, it keeps us busy, keeps us kind of out of trouble in a way.
Well, sure. Delve some fannies.
Yeah, we delved some fannies.
Don't we all?
And yeah, we've yeah, keeps us out of trouble, like I said. What about yourself?
I've been looking after this town tending to its needs in some ways for quite some time, and unfortunately now my adventuring days are definitely over. But I keep myself busy with the arm wrestling and the drinking and the...
Do you perchance have stocks in the local ales?
It's when you've accrued as much as I have throughout the years, it's there's a lot of favours owed. But I do my best for Torm and making sure that Farin's safe. And excuse me, it's
Fits to the
I
role
like
it's
play.
getting to the
you're
time.
a-
It's getting to the time to enjoy the
dying
golden years of
down.
life.
Fair.
But
What does one do for entertainment round here?
Is the axe throwing?
That's what that is.
And literally you hear a thud Ah! in the background.
What is there?
Not a
Someone on
scream of agony, a scream of cheer and goodwill.
You need to
That's
work
when
your
it's spinning.
screams, mate.
Yeah, I know, my throat's gone a bit funny.
There's the spinning discs that just spin and somebody's on it, and you go.
And well, of course there's the racetrack. It's not in here, obviously. Several blocks over, and the horse racing's good, but
You ever had
mostly
helps?
it's arm wrestling and drinking. And there's some horse too.
Yeah. Finally.
You guys got potatoes here too.
No, whores, not hoors.
These are carrots.
At last, lads, we found what we've been looking for.
That sounded like you already had with the fanny dell thing.
Yeah.
Hey, cock. Could someone cover me in chocolate and throw me to the lesbians?
I'm sure if you pay them enough, they probably could.
Excellent. Yeah. What does a city like this? I'm really fucking out my roleplay game, aren't I?
Are there any good leather workers around here?
Oh yeah. Well, that's a good shout. That's a good shout.
They're working.
Yeah, there's
Jim.
Billy.
Glenn.
girly overall.
Burley!
Girly.
Sorry, did you
Girly
just,
over on.
you just hit a random search for IKEA again?
It's like Craig Burley. There you go. That's a
Imagine
name.
you
Burley.
just did a whole session based on IKEA names. Hailstrom.
Short and flogger.
Yeah, there's girly over on.
Billy Road.
Drinking Street.
Main Street. Just say Main Street.
Over on Union Street.
Or Market Way. Make shit up.
He's he's a leather worker. He's good with the
Not me.
saddles and so on.
Just a Benny bookcase. Billy bookcase in the corner.
And there's
Literally just click the only link that's got numbers instead of names.
and there's Johan. He's more of an armorer than a saddler. What's the real one? Out of character or out of
Sadler's right.
saddler?
No,
Sad?
F-
No?
F-
Saddle
Farrier?
maker?
Farriers,
Farriers
horseshoes.
are horseshoes.
Horseshoes.
I think Sadler's the right word.
Saddler, saddle maker.
Forget
Fado.
Leather worker. A leather
Arsted.
worker should be able to do it.
Tokabo.
Yeah,
Knubik.
no, but there's different types of.
Club.
We'll go with saddle maker. It seems to be
Because
the.
admittedly, I need a custom job here.
You're outside fucking with your. fucking with your elk, so.
You've got all the euphemisms tonight, Paul. What's happening here? Is a role reversal?
Upper leg. Nix Hult.
Wandering
Sorry.
through IKEA just now.
Grunu. Evdal.
Yeah,
I think
so
the
yeah,
such would
so
be
there's
speaking in
Johan and I'm gonna fucking write these down.
Ricker Rum.
Just go to your search history, you'll be fine.
Johan and Gurley. Gurley. Oh no. I can't remember the film where Arnold Schwarzenegger says girly in that sort of like girly but fuck it. Anyway.
You girly man.
Yeah, girly man, that's it.
Lord.
Yeah. But there, and he gives you the directions to them.
Buku? Brimnez.
He's speaking in tongues.
And yeah, it's like, you are right there.
Enough IKEA.
Vikni. Kvik song is sorry, I'm going to stop.
You're getting you're going balls deep there.
Even IKEA. Skells.
Anyway,
And that's why I'm not allowed back in the clothing department.
certainly not the lingerie department.
Cool. I will pass that on to our companion, who is desperate to make leather at a leather maker.
Do you have a there's more of you. They did seem a bit odd. I'm sure Nielsen said there was 5 of you.
He already knew the 6th was gone at that point.
Where's the rest of your party?
Oh, their places.
Yeah. Special places.
They
That's
had
not,
tasks at hand to deal with. But yeah, when the time comes, we'll find them. That's no problem. That's no problem.
Fair enough. Sir, and orders more drinks. It's like, so, I've run out of stuff to say.
Yeah.
Paul, that's also your pattern as well.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I've run out of stuff to say.
I'll slide what's left of the platter over to him and say, well, what time are we at now? You said evening earlier.
No, I mean, it's pretty. It was about evening as you got there and things, so it's like, yeah.
Time has passed.
Shut up.
Ah, I know what might interest you.
What?
Yours?
There's a fight club downstairs.
You're not supposed to tell us, are you?
I
Yeah,
think
we
you
are.
forgot.
It's fine. It's all good. It's for shits and giggles and betting, and it's like, would you be interested? He looks at his sundial again.
Holds a candle up to it. Shooting.
It's about time that I go now and make some cash for the evening. So, would you partake?
I'm a man of the cloth. I can only bet. Oh no.
Yeah. So there's a fight club downstairs, and if
You've been looking for the last like half an hour.
No, I was looking for names and shit. I was looking like elven names and all that nonsense for like horses and stuff.
My elk, Legolas.
I was like, this is what I'm doing, and then
anyway, so there is a fight club.
sequin
And,
jackets.
if you're interested in taking part, then we should head down because the fight list gets. I'm sorry, I'm just checking the time. Actually, is that the fight list it gets filled up fairly quickly in the evenings. So if you're looking to make some coin and earn some repute, it's mighty worthwhile doing.
There you go.
I turn to my companions and look for their opinions on the matter.
I'm gonna bet.
You're outside. You don't know what's going on.
Sipping his wee glass of elf wine.
Milo,
My horse is amazing.
And just from
Yeah,
across
that as
the
well.
bar,
Yeah.
you hear the strumming of. So there's a roper, and then then you hear the "Ay, fuck, ow," and then the music stops.
He's picking up some rolls on the floor.
What are you thinking, Caldron?
I'm thinking I'm going to give up for the night and you guys can carry on.
Caldron goes to bed.
Yeah, because I'm getting up in like 6.5 hours for work.
No,
Oh, real sleep. Bad.
Anyway, no, I was actually gonna call it there, but are you gonna take part in the Fight Club thing? It's,
No cardboard one.
no, not tonight,
Stay
you
the hell away.
fucking mong.
Next
Next week, I'm gonna
time on
call it
Dragon
here. I'm
Ball-
just trying to find
no,
out, are you
sorry.
gonna take part in the Fight Club next week?
No, that's what I was saying. Cardboard won't.
Caldron's gonna recharge his wand.
I think we'll just call it a night. We've got a thing in hand that we need to
I was like,
wrap
I've got
up.
this whole Fight Club scenario.
Wait,
The whole thing, like, nah, fuck it.
do you know what? We might come back to it because we enjoy a fight, and I start stroking my axes.
It's like, it's bare knuckles, mate. Bare knuckles, calm down.
Bare knuckles. I'll knuckle your bear.
No, it's Full Metal. This is
Ah!
Tag team, come on.
there's healers and shit downstairs. This is Full Metal fighting.
Kind of magic.
It's a cannon. No.
Yeah. Totally, you can.
No, I think we should wrap up our business with Leonidas.
It's Sparta.
Yeah, we might come back to it, but thank you for the invite.
Wow.
I guess.
Leosin is I have to meet with him tomorrow morning. He'll be here early tomorrow morning.
Crack of dawn, something I've never
No
seen.
problem. I will set my alarm for early tomorrow morning.
And with that, I'll bid you good night and wish you well in your rest.
Good
Thank
luck
you.
with your fights, mate.
He storms off with a look of disappointment on his face.
Fucking
Not storms
pussies.
off, but he leaves with a look of disappointment on his face.
He really wanted to punch us.
Would that be a cunt punch?
And takes off downstairs. And with that, with tomorrow's activities arranged, we shall end tonight's session. Because it's now getting late and we all have to depart from Europe. So
Yeah.
I think we need to take the time to mark that occasion solemnly. As you
Try
do.
one.
So, thank you
Try
folks
one.
and good night, and hopefully this was a return to form and regularity.
Yes.
Good night.
Some sort of fucking form, anyway.
Good night, folks.